Absolutely terrifying moment.
And a moment Vangie Lengis will never forget. In September 2021, a fire broke out in a unit 2 floors below her apartment. She was watching TV with her balcony door open.
A huge wave of smoke and soot entered my apartment, so that the apartment with all these lights on and my TV went completely black.
Toronto Fire Services reported at the time that one person was killed in the fire. Lengis was also rushed to hospital and suffered long-term lung damage, which still makes walking difficult to this day. Lengis's high-rise building near Bloor and Sherbourne is near the edge of Toronto Centre. That city ward has the lowest median income, and between 2018 and 2022, it also had the most deadly outcomes from residential fires, with 52 deaths and injuries. That's nearly 5 times more than in the highest income ward, Scarborough Rouge Park, which had just 11 injuries and deaths in that time. While there are some outliers, overall the analysis shows lower-income neighborhoods have more severe outcomes from fires. It's a finding that doesn't surprise this lawyer and tenant advocate. He points to instances of poor building maintenance and lack of working smoke detectors as factors, potentially putting low-income tenants at greater risk.
There is a pathway to ensure that those rights are preserved, but it's in the face of an affordable housing crisis where they can't find a place to live that's affordable in the city, at least not that's close to their place of work or a place that's suitable for the size of their family. So it's really a no-win situation almost.
This former fire chief from BC has studied the connection between neighborhood characteristics and fire outcomes. He says not enough homes have working smoke detectors, and that's something that needs to be addressed, along with the common causes of fire, including smoking and cooking.
The effective intervention is education coupled with an environmental change. In other words, you need to change something, or somebody needs to show up and have a communicate with you, point out what you need to be doing in terms of risk assessment in your home.
He says in Surrey, fire rates dropped about 80% in the years after the city introduced a program to target education in at-risk neighborhoods. Fatalities dropped by about 40%. Just last month, Ontario's Fire Marshal launched a new community fire risk reduction dashboard. It uses census data to map fire risk across the province, using a number of factors, including related to income. Len Garris says he's hopeful that efforts like this will make a difference in improving outcomes in neighborhoods that are most at risk. Sarah McMillan, CBC News, Toronto.